I want to focus today on 1 Nephi chapter 10, verse 19, where we read, "For he that diligently seeketh shall find, and the mysteries of God shall be unfolded unto them by the power of the Holy Ghost, as well in these times as in times of old, and as well in times of old as in times to come. Wherefore the course of the Lord is one eternal round." I hope you spend some time pondering this verse today. As I've mentioned previously, Jesus Christ's words to ask and it shall be given, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you is not a random feel-good cliche. It's a beautiful promise of a godly gift. I've used Nephi's experience and also the brother of Jared's experience to illustrate this promise. Now I want to contrast Laman's and also Lemuel's hearts with Nephi's and Lehi's hearts. Many members of the church today, like Laman and Lemuel, are converted to a religion, to rote, mechanical performances, but they are not truly converted to the Lord. The difference between religion and a relationship with God is where your heart is. Lehi and Nephi sought much more. Through Lehi's prayerful intercession for his fellow man at Jerusalem, and through Nephi's prayerful intercession for his brothers, both Lehi and Nephi developed a very personal relationship with God and obtained a knowledge of his mysteries. Nephi and his brothers all had access to their father Lehi and his direct connection to God, and who expounded many things to them. But Nephi obtained further light and knowledge because he desired to know God's mysteries, and he inquired of the Lord, whereas Laman and Lemuel did not, nor did they care to do so. Rather than inquire of the Lord about some mysteries that they couldn't understand, they inquired of Nephi instead. And although Nephi answered their inquiries, the truth was not efficacious in their lives because they did not obtain it by the Holy Ghost. And so they did not care to partake of the fruit in Lehi's vision, and thus they did not care about their salvation. Nephi obtained the Holy Ghost and was led all his life by the Holy Ghost because of his mighty change of heart. His mind and heart were quickened and connected to the mind and heart of God. The things of God can only be understood and internalized by the power of the Holy Ghost. So if his mysteries are understandable without the Holy Ghost, then they do not come from God and have no power to become efficacious and fruitful. It just makes you more informed to your condemnation. Therefore, if you do not have the Holy Ghost, light and truth are not efficacious in your life. And Laman and Lemuel demonstrated this very clearly. And even though Laman and Lemuel are witnesses to many great and marvelous things, including seeing an angel, their eyes were blind and their hearts were somewhere else. And the rote mechanical performances of the religion which they espoused were nothing more than dead works. God justified Lehi and Nephi, while Laman and Lemuel justified themselves. This is an important lesson to learn today.